Hi everyone, my name's Chris Howard. Welcome to the second blog. Now hopefully you enjoyed the first blog and it helped you just get ideas of what to think about for your party. And we want to talk today about something else to do with parties, and we're going to be talking about budget. Now, I used to be a bank manager, and when I was a bank manager I had to help a lot of customers budget their finances for day-to-day living so they can afford to do the things they love to do, pay for the things they need to pay for. And party planning is similar. You need to sort out a budget. Now obviously when you set a budget, listen to the first blog, get ideas of what you need to spend your money on and what you can do at home and how you can save money. So once you've got a budget and plan, you've got to stick to it. So planning with that budget, what you need to do is make a plan. So you need to plan food, you need to plan entertainment, you need to plan how many guests are going to come. All the stuff I spoke about in the first blog, you need to plan. And you need to have a rough idea how much these things cost. Now there's lots of ways to save money when you're doing this as well. So obviously, if you've got a plan in place, that helps because you know exactly what you're going to do in each step. You can do things like when it comes to decorations. If you've got decorations which are Christmas decorations but aren't necessarily Christmassy, you could use for that. Do you have old birthday decorations which might be applicable? Or is it worth going to a pound shop and picking up some decorations from there rather than going out and spending a lot of money in a more expensive established place? What fits into your budget? You know how you operate better than I know how you operate. Is it worth converting your home? So rather than booking a restaurant or something like that, can you convert your home to be able to do everything at home? Is there enough room? And stuff like that. You need to get an accurate head count because obviously if you plan for 40 people to come but only 30 people come, you would have spent a lot of money on tabling, food, especially if you're outside caterers. Entertainment might be there for longer than they need to be. So make sure you get those RSVPs back when you plan a party, because that way you've got accurate head count, you know exactly who's going to come, and that way you can budget and tailor it to the number of guests you've got. If you can, skip anything which is unnecessary. Do you need a live band as well as a magician as well as a dance troupe? Do you just need one or two of these things? Again, if your budget allows for it, fantastic. If it doesn't, think about where you can cut. If you needed to save money and, plan parties on a slightly cheaper scale, make your own food. If you're not going to make your own food, buy store brands rather than the big brands. Not so much in the UK, but certainly across the world, use coupons. So if there's a buy two, get one free coupon, use coupons where you can. Ask your family and friends to help you out. As I said last time, if you've got a friend who is a cake maker and you're having a birthday party, ask them to make a cake. They'll do it for you cheaper than they would, if you were to buy it from a shop. So again, and they can personalise it and tailor it as you need to do. Make your own invites. So rather than buying them or doing anything else, make them yourself, or even cheaper, send evites. So something you can draw up on a computer and just email to people. But like I said, there's lots and lots of things, but having that budget and trying to stick to it is the main thing. And the reason you want to stick to your budget is because obviously, let's say, for example, it's a birthday party. So next year, you throw another birthday party and you spent £1,000 on this party, but next year you want to go bigger. So you're going to spend £1,500, then you're going to spend £2,000, and that budget's going to keep going up and up and up. But actually, if you look at how you can budget properly with a decent plan, and again, if you're looking for things like entertainment, caterers, venues, if you book early, you get it cheaper. Whereas if you leave it to the last minute, you're going to pay more money because obviously people are going to be booked up. Especially if that party or event's going to be during the summer, a lot of people, unfortunately, do charge peak season times and peak season money. So if it's during the height of the summer, let's say, for example, you're booking a singer, and they do a lot of weddings with a singer, and so what they normally do is peak season, they put their prices up because more people get married during the summer because it's nice weather. Like more people have parties because of the nice weather. So that singer might charge X amount more just because of peak season. So you need to do your research. You need to compare. If you've got a singer there, can they do anything else? Can they introduce your guests as they come in? If they're there for the start of it, especially, you think of some people at weddings will act as a toastmaster as well as a magician or as well as a band or a DJ or something like that. Can your singer do the same? Get people involved, wish them happy birthday. Can your magician, whoever you get, can they do an extra job which is actually you can kind of get them to do for free? And again, if you don't ask, you don't get. Now, I work in the entertainment industry, and I know that if someone asked me to do something which is like 5 minutes of my time and I'll do it because obviously I want to build up a good rapport with that person. And also, why would you not do it? We're all human. We're all here to help each other out. Yes, you're paying X amount of money for my services. So if you want 5 minutes of me to go, actually, I don't want you to do magic for 5 minutes. I want you to introduce, as people come in, just welcome them and go, welcome, I'm a magician. I'll come around and see you later. Jane, Fred, whoever hosting the party, they're hoping you're going to have a great time. Grab yourself a glass of champagne and go on through. I'm happy to do that because you want me to do that. It takes time out of my day, but actually, how nice is that? When you walk into a party that someone's there who isn't a guest or isn't a host, there to actually greet you. Jane's in the back, she's preparing the food, go through, whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. If you can get extra out of people, try to do it. And use your friends, but like I said, make a budget, stick to that budget as much as you possibly can. And if you have a plan, you've got an accurate number of people, you've got a plan, you've got the budget, then you can decide from that budget exactly what you can afford and what you can't afford. There's going to be plenty of ideas and money-saving ideas, especially when we come to things like entertainment, kind of party games and stuff like that. So there's going to be lots of ideas coming in the future. Again, if you have any questions or something specific you want to ask before we get to that stage, my email address is in the comments. Look it up, drop me a line, I'm happy to help. But until next time, take care and enjoy planning your party.